one of them kicks him in the nice and friendly.
Clean it up a little bit. I hate unit code.
Anytime we've got free pizza. So tell them what it is.
Buy any large pizza at regular menu price. Get one large one-topping pizza for free.
No, free. Yeah, we did do that.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
We founded your kayak company because you love the ocean, not spreadsheets. You need to hire. Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, candidates can find a user so you can hire a user. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
We're here. Progressive accident response. Attended an accident and sent for help.
Did we beat him? Where's he?
Saving the world, maybe? Yeah, I don't think car insurance is really knowledge us or how.
Somewhere, Tandy.
I can spell things like that also, so the engineer from
Easing irritation and restoring smooth, healthy skin. Aquaphor Healing Ointment isn't just for one thing. It's Aquaphor so many things. From the #1 dermatologist recommended brand for dry, cracked skin, there's before and then there's Aquaphor.
Resolve. With over 300 million small receptors, your pet knows if a mess is really gone. If not, it could return and remark the spot. Resolve gets rid of pet messes better than the leading competitor. Resolve destroys tough stains the first time, neutralizes odors on contact, and prevents your pet from remarking. Dogs are the toughest test for a pet mess cleaner, but they are still softies. Love the love, resolve the mess. In this family, there has to be drama. Competition. Wow. That's what makes us us. Guess I'm not the easiest person to please.
I can tell this here now.
Just right. That's why I love writing those home recommendations. They know what I want, even before I do. A home that's just right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, wearing this stuff bothers me sometimes.
Find the best deals today.
The texture, I don't know why.
I knew Poshmark would have it.
Some things I can stand against,
Download the app to start shopping
but
today.
I need a shirt on.
Consumer Reports ranks car brands on more than 50 road tests,
And if you could get that
reliability
stuff,
surveys,
Those two things
owner
you asked me to
satisfaction
do.
surveys, and safety ratings from IIHS. And for 2025, Consumer Reports' most reliable automotive brand is Subaru. It's no surprise they also named Subaru the best overall automotive brand.
The 2025 Subaru Outback, assembled in America. Get 1.9% APR for 72 months for a limited time.
Still compiling.
Hey guys,
Oh,
gentleman here at the free shirt. Yeah, he'll be in the background and he'll be jostling a bunch of elderly ladies until one of them kicks him in the nice and friendlies.
We would need you to be in the background jostling a bunch of elderly ladies until one of them gets pissed and kicks you in the nice and friendlies.
You can't be saying doing that.
It's acting.
I mean,
Acting.
you know,
Don't show really good.
well, it's gotta play
I
real.
really-
You know, if you don't do it, it's very real.
I will.
the third day in a row.
You need a stand-in.
Oh, I promise. I'm sorry I fucked up.
No, this isn't
No,
that
you cannot use
RVU,
the-
regular victims.
It's regular victims. It's
I'm not your prop, little girl.
RVU?
I better get out of my way.
We do have another role if you're interested, ma'am.
And there's another role if you want. The role they're looking for is
We can stand and play a corpse at the bottom of a porta potty.
There you go.
they do need another person. Yes, the other part is they need a person to play a corpse at the bottom of a porta potty.
Who gets discovered?
Who gets discovered?
And this is cute.
I
And
hate
is
this
cute.
show.
A jogger
Yeah,
gets the rub.
I think it's stupid. What is all about? Quit being a dick.
Welcome to the Shark Tank.
It's never too late to stop being a dick.
Investment will face these sharks. Don't hear a great idea. They'll invest their own money or fight each other for a deal. This is Shark Tank.
hope they call me.
First up
Love
are
you.
Neil Cameron, Peter Ferreira, and Dennis Ionati, who are seeking an investment for their pumped up nut butters.
Hi, Charles. I'm Neil Cameron. I'm Peter Ferreira. I'm Dennis Ionati. And we're Nuts and More. We're seeking $250,000 for 20% equity stake in our company. Good old PB just got a facelift. Nuts and More are fortified butters with added protein, added omegas, and high in fiber with no sugar added.
My
Nuts and More
baby.
was born this past year in a small corner of my family's bakery shop. We ground lots of nuts, mixed ingredients together, and filled jars by hand. It wasn't long before Nuts and More was ready for debut on the shelves.
We were instantly recognized by pro fitness athletes, celebrities, and more importantly, nutritional stores who are buying our products by the minute. With your help, we'll be able to take our nuts to the next level where it belongs. So, Shocks, are you ready?
Would you
for some
believe I
aggressive
used to
expansion?
weigh 225 pounds?
You're absolutely no.
And I was pretty
We have 4 varieties
tough
right
in
now.
a cage.
They're fortified with protein and flax. We have a peanut butter,
6 and
a
2
chocolate peanut
MMA
butter,
when I
an
tried
almond,
it.
and a chocolate almond.
Do people like the taste?
Absolutely.
Love the taste.
Love it.
The almond
Seems
butter is
that my,
way better than peanut butter.
bane
I love
was a
peanut butter.
cross
I
arm
never
bar
mind.
where
So why is it
my
better
most
for-
winning
Because
move
the double
was a
protein, so you got
Kimura,
14 grams of protein,
which I can
seven
still fucking
per
apply.
serving. We put
Oops,
flax,
sorry, I'm
CD,
trying not to
which
cuss
gives
too
you
much.
the omegas, 3, 6, 9s, and you get the
I can
other
still
5.
break your arm with these
so we
little
don't think
things.
you're absolutely nuts. So you've only been open a year.
Still punch like
Correct,
Bruce
actually,
Lee.
a little less than that.
All right. Sooner or later
He
we're going to
taught
get to
me
this
everything
valuation.
I
We're
We'll
know.
get to it now, I guess.
$1.25 million.
What?
For your
Almost done
company.
compiling, and we're
Been
gonna see
open a
this
year.
new section at work.
Boy, let's hear it.
Yep.
I've
What are
added
the sales?
Gaia.
So
My
we
love,
actually
we're
started
coming.
selling about 5 months ago. We've been open a
Come
little
flush
less
the
than a year.
toilet. Yes, ma'am.
To date, we have $100,000 in sales.
Yeah, my water fucked up back
The
there.
valuation is where it is because
Messed up.
we've been approached by the country's largest national distributor, and they have got 9 warehouses across the country. And if we were to put a pallet in each warehouse, that would be a little over $1 million in revenue.
Okay, have they actually ordered?
They haven't ordered because we can't fulfill.
On my way.
What is it retailing for, and what are you making it for?
Yes, and
So
bring it to
the
me.
peanut retails for $10.99,
Whoa!
and the almond is $12.99.
And how much do you make it for?
We make the peanut for $2.90 and the almond for $4. With this investment, we'll be able to secure raw materials at a much higher volume.
And bring it down?
It would bring the price of our peanut butter down to $1.50.
See if you can convince me on the $1.3 million value.
1.250.
It's the brand.
The brand? But who knows this brand today?
Our name is starting to become synonymous with the health nut butter.
Tell me about the reorders. Are you getting reorders?
We are getting every single week.
Okay, that's how many accounts?
32 retail outlets. That's it, out of 35,000.
So you got 32 retail outlets.
And we have online. We have online.
What percentage of your business is
It's
online?
about 50%.
So you're selling about
Alright.
70 units a
I'm gonna let
month
it
for most
compile and go
stores and
flush
they're
the
reordering.
toilet.
And
And
they're
then I'm gonna
continuing
run
to-
it. We're gonna
Yeah,
see what we
absolutely.
get.
Dennis, I'll give you this. It is a great name. You guys are big guys. You work out, obviously. It's not like a guy like Kevin selling your product.
Is that an insult?
No, it's just fact.
Come on the squash court with me, I'll kick your ass.
But I think my challenge is this. You're asking for a value of the company as though you've already made it.
Right.
As though you've already got all those big orders.
But we cannot commit to these distributors if we cannot deliver.
But that's what you need. That's not what the business is worth. I mean, are you saying you need the $250,000 in cash to fulfill the orders no matter what?
Well, no, that's to do a few other things. That's to staff. That's to shore up a few of our equipment in our facility to be able to reduce our overall cost. Right now, we're at $2.90. That jar initially cost us $4.
Okay, so you're processing and putting this all together yourself.
Absolutely.
And you're packaging it
Yeah,
yourself.
When we started this brand, we had fitness pros come to us. Now these are bodybuilders, these are bikini people.
Guys, listen. I like you. We're from the same tribe. We're exactly the same.
What tribe is that, man?
You know, young, handsome, and built.
You know it.
The issue here is your valuation is so crazy, and you're working on assumptions. I'm a customer, but not an investor. I'm out.
Your branding and packaging is terrific. Man, that's your work?
Yeah,
She never says that. She never says that.
Thank you.
everything's done in-house.
I feel like I'm opening expensive women's face cream. This is a heartbreaker. It really is. Great packaging, great name. What a shame that you price this at $250,000. What a shame.
She's basically calling you bogus.
We're here to negotiate too, just with you.
For me to give you $250,000, I would have to take 80% of the business.
I might be willing to do it for 79. Let me ask you a question.
I just want to finish up.
Let me ask you guys a simple.
I want to finish up.
Barbara, you're driving me crazy.
I want to finish one paragraph. You're driving me crazy. I just want to tell you, I'm so sad, but I'm out.
Now she's dead to you. All right, let's move on. That purchase order from the distributor.
Yeah.
There's a whole industry of people that give you cash for purchase orders. Why didn't you get the purchase order?
Unfortunately, due to fulfillment. We need the capital to bring the cost of the job down a little bit more.
What is the wholesale price you're selling at?
Wholesale for peanut is $5.75 and almond is
Still compiling. This one's getting big. I need to split it up into like 6.
So,
Oh,
let me take
God.
No, I won't give you $250,000 for 20%.
Alright,
There is
let's
no
test
chance
it out, I
in-
guess.
I can't even say what I want to say.
Kevin, we know you love to wet your beak, and we want you to be part of the Nuts and More team.
$250,000, I'd have to own the whole business, all your cars, all your houses.
Well, you can adjust the equity.
Okay, I need 264%. I'm out. Give me a total dollar amount that you need to buy in order to get your prices down to where you want them to go.
About $7,000.
$7,000?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's just for peanuts.
What I'm trying to figure out is the least amount of cash it'll take to get you to the highest margins.
Sure.
How much in aggregate will you have to spend to get to your optimal cost of goods sold?
I think Mark's onto something. If I spent $50,000, I can fulfill that one order, make a little bit of money, and get my volume going. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Mark, I think at $50,000, they lower their price point and they can take orders.
I'm gonna propose something, Robert. Tell me if you'd like to join me.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Personal branding is essential.
Introducing CNBC Make It's new online course, How to Build a Standout Personal Brand. 3 industry experts will show you how to create and grow your brand step by step.
An exercise that might help you define your brand identity is the 1-1-1 framework. One audience with one specific problem, and you're reaching out to them on one platform. Simple and powerful.
Register now at cnbcmakeit.com/personalbrand. Offer ends September 2nd.
Domino's Best Deal Ever is back because we know you love to get the most out of your pizza by getting the most on your pizza. Get any hand-tossed, pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Get extra without paying extra for $9.99 at Domino's.
When investing leads to questions, JP Morgan Wealth Management has powerful tools, research from expert analysts, and a single view of your banking and investing accounts right in the Chase mobile app. When you want to take control of your financial future, the answer is JP Morgan Wealth Management.
Eczema isn't the same for everyone, but with Ebglyss, people with moderate to severe eczema can have real results, like skin that's still more clear at 1 year.
Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Ask your doctor about once monthly Ebglyss.
How will earning unlimited cash back make you feel? Well, a little like this. And like this. It takes two to feel the joy. Earn unlimited
2% cash back. 1% when you buy and 1% as you pay with the Citi Double Cash Card.
The first time you try Bounce, it hits you. Your laundry feels...
I hate commercials. I pay to get rid of them.
I'm going to propose something, Robert. Tell me if you'd like to join me.
Yeah, I'm listening.
We have $250,000 for 35%.
No, Mark,
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish, right? But there's a contingency. $75,000 in cash up front, and then the balance where and when you need it to fund future purchase orders.
So I love that, but I was going to offer you $250,000 for 50%. I think there's a lot of value in having two sharks. And look, let's be honest. You haven't proven the business, you've proven a concept.
You guys are nuts if you don't take that. Why don't you guys go think about it?
Yeah, can we think about it?
So we can talk about it too.
Alright, so we can think this. I'm 50% straight, so which one actually like 50%?
I actually like I like your Cubans theory because we're gonna crush it. We're gonna crush it.
50% is going to create more problems than it solves. Simply because there's 16% each and they're going to get resentful.
Obviously have operating it's too much. It's too much.
These guys are tough. They're going to negotiate us up. You start at 35, we're going to end up at 25.
Let's just see what happens. They might come. Cool. All right, guys. What did you guys decide?
We would love to have both of you. We think 50% is too much. We've worked unbelievably hard, and we are going to continue to work hard. Would really love to get down maybe to 30% with that tiered approach. Because we can prove to you, with that approach, you're putting little skin in the game to see what the return will be and to know that you've made a solid, sound investment. And you've got three guys who are working their tails off to get that home.
Robert, what's your feelings?
Look, I'm not in at 30. I'll go down to Mark's 35.
35?
35.
Here we go.
You guys got a deal.
Good job. All right, well, I look like you.
Thank you.
Need some peanut butter? Good job. Nice job.
Yeah, baby. Here we go. Test number. This is Mark 72. Mark 72.
Did you also just pay $250,000 for peanut butter?
Yes.
Earlier this season, Mike Hartwick and Sarah Pond made a deal with Mark Cuban for their unique surf-inspired workout, Surf Set Fitness.
Mark, we're going to accept your offer.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's see what they're up to now.
Since Shark Tank, we've been constantly traveling. We've actually hit 22 cities, certifying over 500 surf set trainers. And we'll get you listed up on our website. We'll get the studio open. We've been living in our tour bus. It's been our mobile office and our home. And the demand is growing with each stop, and we're just loving every minute of it. 4 more.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
2, 1, hello. Today we're in Los Angeles at Crunch Gym. We've set up a deal with Mark and Crunch to roll out surf set classes at all of their major locations. 2, 1, right on.
What's up, guys? Mark, what's going on? Good. All right. I'm dropping in on Michael Scher's classes here today at Crunch. They've been going full gangbusters, and I wanted to see them in action.
Left foot comes up, right foot comes up, turn.
These guys are on a mission, and I'm proud to be part of it, and I have no doubt in my mind that they're going to be every bit the winner I knew they would when they came on the show.
Prior to going on Shark Tank, we did $190,000 in sales.
It's been a great class, everybody. You guys like it?
Since going on Shark Tank, we've done close to $500,000 in just 2 months.
We're actually on track to hit $5 million in this first year. It sounds corny, but it is the American dream, and we honestly feel like we're living it.
Good morning. Welcome to CNBC Plus. Where to?
Countdown to the opening bell. Don't go anywhere. New York for the open.
On our way.
CNBC Plus, on-the-go access to global market data, news, and analysis as it happens. Access any market, anytime, anywhere with CNBC Plus. Start streaming at cnbc.com/plus.
Barry Dillard's memoir is out today. They look at me like, I now know you.
You're not talking about massive loss of jobs. This is a labor market where hiring is hesitant.
We have concerns with lots of American companies that come on Squawk Box that do business with China.
You should be concerned with the companies that don't come on Squawk Box.
Squawk Box, weekdays 6 a.m. Eastern, and streaming on CNBC Plus.
Mark 73 building, just a little minor update. I want colors
all the comforts of private
to kind of catch my eye.
The all-new Infinity QX80.
Drive home summer's best offer. Get 0% APR on the 2025 Infinity QX80, only for a limited time.
When investing leads to questions, JP Morgan Wealth Management has powerful tools, research from expert analysts, and a single view of your banking and investing accounts right in the Chase mobile app. When you want to take control of your financial future, the answer is JP Morgan Wealth Management.
At Burger King, celebrities don't rule the menu. You do.
Hey, hi man, what do you want? A barbecue brisket Whopper would be cool.
We hear you. Try the barbecue brisket Whopper today.
Honey, your mouth and eyes are moving again. Yeah, let's go talk to your doctor. We learned the uncontrollable movements are called tardive dyskinesia, or TD, and were caused by Derek's mental health medications. Derek was prescribed Austedo XR, a once-daily extended-release pill for adults. Austedo XR can significantly reduce TD movements, with some seeing a response as early as 2 weeks. And he can stay on his mental health medications.
Austedo XR can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden changes in mood, or have suicidal thoughts. Don't take if you have liver problems, are taking Reserpine, tetrabenazine, or valbenazine. Austedo XR may cause irregular or fast heartbeat or abnormal movements. Seek help for fever, stiff muscles, problems thinking or sweating. Common side effects include inflammation of the nose and throat, insomnia, and sleepiness.
If you see TD, ask about Austedo XR.
SandCloud chose the Capital One Spark Cash Plus card. Their business earns unlimited 2% cash back on everything they buy. They get big purchasing power so their business can spend more and earn more. What's in your life?
Today, the best mobile network in the U.S. is T-Mobile. You see millions of real customers testing the networks, and T-Mobile sort of opened a can of whoop-up. So text an instant talk and say, "You won't believe where I am." Seriously, where am I?
When investing leads to questions, JP Morgan Wealth Management has powerful tools, research from expert analysts, and a single view of your banking and investing accounts right in the Chase mobile app. When you want to take control of your financial future, the answer is JP Morgan Wealth Management.
With hundreds of sales every week, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
What, you do all the work?
Right? That's what I always do.
You got a deal.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Don't miss a CNBC premiere episode of Shark Tank, coming up next. They call it...
Next into the tank is Romy Taramina, whose product offers a sigh of relief for people with nausea.
Hi, Sharks. My name is Romy Taramina, and I am Nausea Relief Chief and co-founder of Sigh Health Solutions, the maker of Sigh Bands. I am seeking $250,000 in exchange for 10% equity in my business. Sigh Bands are the stylish way to quell the queasies. They are mom-invented, patented, and FDA-cleared acupressure wristbands for the relief of nausea. Like for the pregnant woman who suffers from morning sickness, or the traveler who has saved all year for a cruise and doesn't want to suffer from motion sickness. or the cancer patient who is facing their next round of chemotherapy. I suffered from debilitating morning sickness during both of my pregnancies and wore acupressure wristbands to relieve my nausea. But I was frustrated with the existing products on the market that were dated, they stretched out over time, and I couldn't wear them in the shower or else they'd get waterlogged. So I created something both fashionable and functional. Bands are uniquely waterproof, available in several fun colors, and adjustable around the circumference of the wrist as well as at the acupressure point for personalized comfort and fit. The adjustable orb creates pressure on the acupressure point to relieve nausea. I invite you to invest in a company that is already profitable. Now I'd like to pass out some samples. Robert, this is the cherry blossom.
Thank you, Roman.
Barbara, this is the color play.
Thank you.
And this is the block party, Kevin.
Thank you.
Damon.
Thank you.
And these will look wonderful, you want to mark.
Hey, Roman, is there any proof that this actually works?
It's an FDA-cleared medical device.
That's not an answer to the question. That's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is there any medical proof that this actually works?
Yes, there are clinical studies that have been conducted to effectively show that they relieve nausea.
Why?
It's a Niquan acupressure point, which is located 2.5 finger widths above your wrist crease between the wrist tendons. Acupressure has been practiced for more than 5,000 years. It's non-invasive, it's affordable, and it works.
So, Romy, you've been selling these for how long?
We launched in 2007.
And what are your sales for the last 12 months?
Almost $1 million.
Whoa. Romy, you've sold $1 million of these in the last 12 months?
Yes.
How?
We are selling nationally as well as internationally. We're selling in more than 6,000 U.S. retail locations.
What did you make on $1 million?
We had 11% net profit.
Why is the profit so low?
It's not low.
You're selling $1 million and you're only making $110,000.
Do you take a salary out of that?
We do. It's $100,000.
That's another 10%.
Walk me through the numbers. What does it cost you to make this?
They retail for $15, and we have a 60% gross profit margin.
Okay, so on $1 million, your gross margin is $600,000.
Yes.
And you're clearing $110. Add your salary back, that's $200. What happened to the other $400?
It goes to overhead. It goes to bookkeeping, rent, utilities.
Do you have any debt in your company?
We do have debt,
How much debt do you have?
We have $600,000 in debt, which includes past deferred salaries that we didn't take for the first 4 years.
Whoa, hang on. Are you saying that because you didn't pay yourself in the past, you consider that debt today?
Yes, I do.
Seriously?
Romy, obviously your passion is phenomenal.
Thank you.
No one could doubt that. And the idea that you carry forward a salary that you thought you should have gotten based on the work you already put in.
Right.
Do you know how hard that would be for an investor to watch you write yourself a check for work that happened 2 years ago against the money that was given to the business by the investor? They would hate you.
Okay.
So are you in or are you out, Barbara?
I'm definitely out.
Okay. Thank you, Barbara.
What percentage of people does this not work on?
Acupressure is an individualized response, so I can't tell you how many it does or does not
Mark
work for.
74. Gee.
You're my biggest critics. I'm already receiving the cynicism, but I can vouch for the fact that we have $1 million in sales.
There's a lot of things that sell that don't work.
Hey, the brain is marked like
Mark,
a billion or something.
with it? You're basically resolving a problem that is crushing people around the world on an ongoing basis, yet you really don't have any R&D and you don't have any ongoing R&D. You understand why I'm very, very skeptical of this product.
We would not be able to make the medical claims that we do if it weren't for our FDA clearance.
But you're avoiding the actual claims. You're saying it helps with. Placebos help with.
Well, right, because I cannot make the claim that this is going to help 100% of the people 100% of the time. I can only tell you that acupressure relieves nausea.
I understand you believe, but that doesn't make it real. I'm out. Hey, Romy, here's where I stand. I have no problem with the pursuit of profit. You can stand up there and you can try to sell me whatever you want, and I don't have any problem with that. Until you tell me it helps people with cancer.
I understand it's a very emotional thing.
Every bit of my being cringes when you say that. I'm out.
Okay.
Damon?
Well, Romy? I don't know selling snake oil or not, I actually tend to believe in these things because I do a lot of fishing and I get nauseous. I mean, huge, right?
Yes.
So I was believing in you, but you said to me when you came out, the company is profitable. Number one, it's not profitable if it has debt and it's not paying down the debt. It's not the black. I just don't think I trust you. That's the bigger problem.
I'm a very, very trustworthy person, Dan.
You might be, but today, your presentation made me a little woozy. I'm out.
Okay, thank you.
I will do you a favor because I think your business has revenue. I think it's growing. Let me make an offer, okay? I'm going to give you $250,000 for 40% of your company, all right? Basically about 6 times your cash flow. That's what it's worth. Please say yes.
No.
Why not?
I just believe I'm going to take this company so much farther than that. I really stand firm on the 10% for the $250,000. I feel like it's very, very reasonable and fair.
Do you want some time to consider that offer?
No. Thank you, though, for
Do you
the
want to
offer.
counter it? I have a small amount of flexibility.
We're very far off.
No investor will ever give you that. Never.
Okay.
They'll go through the same analysis I just did and say, you're very greedy and you're way overvalued.
I'm not giving away 40% of my company.
You're dead to me. I'm out.
Okay. Thank you. They are sharks. They will bite your head off. When they don't believe in something, they just go for it. And I stand behind my product and what it's doing for those who suffer from nausea.
That's why they put it to Shark Tank.
Don't miss a CNBC premiere episode of Shark Tank. Coming up next. Introducing.
And we're currently seeking $80,000 in exchange for 20% equity in our company.
There are over 150,000 new tattoos being put on by amateur tattoo artists every month, and half of those are going to suffer from tattoo regret.
That terrible feeling you get after a tattoo that you thought was a good idea at the time, but ended up to be the worst? Well, finally, there's an affordable method of tattoo removal.
Blackmagic IPL is an intense pulse light device that uses light energy to break up the dark pigments in tattoo inks. It breaks them up without breaking the surface of the skin. Blackmagic IPL provides affordable tattoo removal for less than 1 laser treatment. It's so easy, anyone can do it. Here's how it works. Place the tip of the device on the area that you want to treat and pulse 1 to 3 times, moving forward 1/4 inch at a time. The tattoo will then fade in 1/4 inch spots a few weeks after treatment.
Do you have any example of your skin that where you did remove a tattoo, what it looked like?
Can I show you?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is just one treatment.
Come on.
Yep.
So you're saying those white holes are just from one treatment?
Sharks, here I have 2 balloons. This balloon is going to represent tattoo ink cells underneath the skin, while this balloon is going to represent the skin on top or around the tattoo. As you can see, when I pulse or even hold on this balloon, it is not affected by the light because there is no dark pigments to collect the light energy. But when I pulse on the balloon with dark pigments, it pops instantly. So Sharks, who wants to jump on board with Neo Innovations and help us light the way?
I got a question. I'm black. Will I explode if I put that on you?
Very good question.
There's a scaled down version where you can put the slider control way down, 3 watt on up to 50 watts. So you could, treat depending on the darkness of your tattoo and what type of ink is on your body.
You're expecting the average person to understand what wattage they should dial in and then start zapping their skin?
No, but it's
think there's any chance people are going to fry themselves?
No.
Wait, this is for home use?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't get that. I thought this had to be regulated by somebody who's licensed to treat me.
Our device is non-ablated, which means that it does not pierce the layers of skin.
Laser treatment doesn't pierce the skin.
It does. The top layer of skin.
But is this safe?
Yes.
It is safe, yes.
So you send it home. Honey, tattoo removers arrived. Minutes later, the ambulance pulls up.
No, absolutely not.
How did you get there? What's your background? I owned a tattoo shop, had more customers coming in for tattoo cover-ups and asking about tattoo removal.
What about the science?
Intense pulse light has been around and FDA approved since the 60s. So.
Is it a diode that provides the light?
It's just
a 50 watt bulb?
50 watts, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
50 watt.
So educate me. You said this light has been around forever. Does anybody else use it for this purpose?
Nope. Not with the neodymium ring magnet. Most tattoo inks are very magnetic because of iron oxide content. So not many people know that.
So you just dreamt it up one day, I'm going to shoot this guy with the light bulb and his tattoo's going to go away?
I'm going to put the laser business out of business.
Exactly. It's evidence-based. Light treatments are the most effective way to remove a tattoo.
So is there any home-based competition?
There's a couple of other home tattoo removal systems, but they're thousands of dollars.
Is that bulb hot to the touch?
There is a little bit of discomfort.
What are your sales?
Current sales right now, we keep them at about 1 to 2 a day. So that's about 30 to 40 a month.
How do those 30 people find you every month?
Right now, just Amazon and eBay.
Yep.
How long have you been doing this?
We've been doing it for about a year and a half.
How much have you sold in the last year?
700 units the first year, and we're going about 1,200 units total. If I go look at
1,200 units, how much do the units retail for?
$139.99.
We've sold them up to 300.
Do you believe you're going to do $200,000 in sales this year?
Most definitely. If the more we market, the more we sell. 2 to 3% conversion rate, whether it be on Amazon, eBay, or the website.
How easy is it to use?
It's pretty much point and shoot.
You're saying it's so easy I can just use it on myself,
Absolutely.
and it won't hurt me.
No.
Absolutely not.
How many times do I have to do it on myself to get rid of a tattoo like that?
If I did this whole tattoo all at once, it would be 90 to 100% removed.
You're saying in one treatment I can get rid of 90% of the tattoo?
My immune system's fairly healthy. I work out, I drink a lot of water, I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke, so it's going to be really quick for people that are healthy.
Sorry, guys, I'm just having a very hard time with the safety aspect of this. Is it FDA approved?
The process is FDA approved.
You've taken and applied for an FDA approval for the process and submitted your device?
And that's where we're at now. The FDA approval firms that we talked to said it can cost between $20,000 and $100,000, and that's primarily what we would use that money for.
And you're allowed to sell them before the approval?
Yeah, they said you're fine.
I'm having a hard time believing this. Sorry. I'm out.
Huge market. Billions of dollars.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's not just the tattoo removal. You know, it's the pigment disorders.
Guys, I actually love the idea, but I get sued for the craziest stuff ever. I'm just a target. And so I just can't take that risk. So for that reason, I'm out.
Well, if I can counter that, this is not something new. This has been around.
No, I get that, right? But that doesn't make me any less of a target. You know, Kevin, the reason you're not going to get sued today is you're two tattoo guys. The minute I come in, they say, there's a shark involved. Forget those two guys. Let's sue him.
So the being able to get a device, any device, combustion engine, anything that deals with electricity, they're all dangerous devices. There's ways to get it protected and make it.
I don't disagree with you. I can't get involved. I'm out.
We do have liability release forms at the point of purchase.
All it takes is one idiot to sue you. You don't have to have a legitimate reason. So Mark's out, Barbara's out, I'm out. Damon, Kevin?
Well, I actually like the business because I think that's what you're building is a business for removing tattoos. The numbers are great. Liability is the issue. It only takes one lawsuit, which is such a headache. And I can't get around that. I'm out.
You're coming without the FDA approval. You know, a kid gets a hold of this thing and burns his little brother's eye out.
And there's an easy fix for that. There's just a little key switch on and off where the key, you know, there's protective functions to be able to stop all of that.
I'm out.
So the lesson there is stay poor, and you won't get sued.
You won't get sued. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Good luck.
This is a major industry, and to just look over something just because of litigation, you know, it's speechless.
Donate me because I'm beautiful. What, you do all the work? Right? That's what I always do.
We got a deal.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Let's go. Don't miss a CNBC premiere episode of Shark Tank. Coming up next. CNBC Podcasts. All your shows on the go. The latest market news and analysis.
Calabrian steak and shrimp bucatini is here for your love of heat. Here for great toppings. And here for a limited time only. But don't worry, our other homemade sauces will always be here for you.
Safe like repair, safe like replace. Nobody like.
And family is important to me. I wouldn't be where I am today without them. My family is very fun. We love being outdoors and doing things together. My family is part of who I am. They give me the confidence to make crazy, risky decisions like starting my own company. Cheers to family dinners on Sunday. My product is a fashion accessory that allows women to transform their outfit to match any occasion. Okay, so it should be mid-next week. My business is in the startup phase with only a prototype. I'm trying to secure an investment so I can move forward with manufacturing and start selling my product. I've been turned down by countless investors. The sharks are my last hope. Hey y'all, my name is Jessica Haynes, creator of Jessica Shoe Company. I'm asking for $70,000 in exchange for a 30% stake in my company. I've created a product that allows women to change the look of their shoes as easily and as often as we change our minds. Imagine a 7-day vacation. This is just a lady's shoe bag. And for you gentlemen, that means you're lugging this precious cargo half a mile through the airport. Now, imagine if you could sell that same woman one pair of shoes that would match all of her outfits. Business, casual, and even special occasions. That would be a shoe that would sell itself. The Jessica high heel shoe allows women to change the look of their shoes from a stiletto to a wedge with a simple push, slide, and snap. By releasing the safety catch, the heel can be slid off, and another heel can be slid in its place. It's that easy. With hidden magnetic components and a built-in mechanism for interchanging heels, our product offers women a canvas they can continually update and change. And with your help, we can bring this product to the masses. Cinderella's proof that one pair of shoes can change your life.
Great idea.
Thank you.
What kind of sales do you have on the Mr. Potato Head for stilettos?
That's very funny. I do not have any sales right now. We're still in the prototype phase. May I see that shoe? Yes, ma'am.
You're not the first to actually design a shoe with a detachable heel for women.
You're right. The first patent was filed in 1899.
Why haven't I seen it in shoe stores?
We have seen other products that allow women to transform their shoes. I think people just haven't partnered with the right people and made the right connections in order to get it out to the market.
But Jessica, there's another thesis here that goes like this. Shoe companies have no vested interest in reducing the number of pairs they sell by making the heels interchangeable. That does not help them sell more shoes. That's why the shoe companies have not embraced this idea.
You have all these other shoe companies that are spending millions and millions of dollars to let women know that they exist. How are you going to stand out so that people can find you?
I think the way that we stand out is licensing this technology to an existing brand.
It's a huge industry. You're a tiny little shoe cockroach in it. You're scurrying around in the dark trying to get some exposure for this. To actually compete with the giant shoe companies, do you think that's going to be easy?
I don't think it's going to be easy. I don't think anything anyone ever does in business is easy, but I do think it's possible.
What are you going to sell these for?
Right now, it is estimated to be sold at $200 retail.
Oh.
Do you have a patent on that? It is patent pending, yes.
What's the patent on?
It is for the magnets and the interchangeable heel concept.
You're giving us prices, and you haven't made any. Forget even selling. How do you know the prices on this shoe?
I'm currently working with a manufacturer overseas, and we are in pre-production. They're right now building the equipment that is necessary to manufacture this product.
Do you have any of your own money invested into this?
I do. I have a lot of my own money.
How much is it?
$63,000.
Where'd you get the $63,000 from?
When I was a young girl, my grandfather smoked cigars, and I made an agreement with him. Grandpa, if you stop smoking cigars, I promise I'm going to do good in school. So he believed me, and he set aside a college fund for me. And he said, okay, for every craving I get or every amount that I would spend on cigars, I'll put it into a college account for you to use whenever you go to college.
Nice, Grandpa.
Yes. And then when I went to college, I had scholarships based on the grades that I got, so I never actually touched the money. Whenever I graduated with my master's, I called my grandpa and I said, Grandpa, I have this crazy idea. I want to start a shoe company. And he said, I'm an entrepreneur myself, and I would love for you to follow in my footsteps. He said, Jessica, if you don't take a risk, you never get the reward. And so that's when I used all of that money to go towards the company. Eventually that ran out. Starting a business I never would have thought was so expensive. A couple months ago, I was at a crossroads. I needed more money, but I couldn't get it. And so I actually went to the person that could never tell me no, my parents.
Oh, I know this story.
They took a second mortgage out on their home.
Were you okay with that?
It was very hard to have my parents take that risk. It was one thing to risk my financial savings, but it was very hard to put my family in that situation. I worked full-time, and I put every dollar that I earned into this company.
My mother did the same for me.
I knew that you could relate to that.
I got turned down by 27 banks. My mother put up the house, and I moved sewing machines in the house and made a factory in the middle of Hollis, Queens.
No matter how hard things got, for me, I could never go to my parents because I couldn't wake up the next day with that pressure on my shoulders. But you're very fortunate that you have parents that love you that much.
Yes, I do, very much.
Here's the part that I'm struggling with. Perhaps the reason this isn't out there, maybe women like changing shoes.
There's also another product out there that offers women the ability to change their accessories using a snap on the toe. It's a ballet flat that they do it on, and this company had $16 million in sales in 2009.
So Jessica, why don't you focus on the one attribute to your deal that you haven't addressed, and maybe the reason you failed. How are you going to get distribution?
The plan is that I don't have all the answers.
That's the plan?
I'm not here telling you that I have all the answers, because that would be a lie.
Clearly you don't have a plan. And for that reason, I'm out.
Jessica, I'm gonna make it a little bit easier. I just don't know anything about the business, so partnering with me isn't gonna help you. I have no idea. I mean, I stopped wearing shoes like that a long time ago, but I'm out.
Thank you.
I have a price question.
Okay.
So you're going to be selling this shoe with one heel for $200. If you want a second heel, what's that consumer going to pay for it?
Anywhere between $20 and $30.
Here's what I don't like about your plan. You're asking someone in the price point of $200, $230 a pair of shoes to buy your product. I think those people are affluent enough to just buy two pairs for the same price. And I just might add, my first business, I lost $42,000. It was worth $1 billion to me then. I failed miserably after 2 years of trying, and you know what? I should have given up after 3 months. I had a bad idea. But in giving up, I got into the right business. I'm sure there's a right business right out that door for you. And I admire your enthusiasm, but I just couldn't invest, so I'm out.
Look, if attitude and drive were the measures of success, you're going to be very, very well off one day. I just can't see the business and how you get there, but I definitely know you're going to make it in something.
Thank you very much. That means a lot.
I'm out for the shoes.
I have a great idea. I know I do. The interchangeable product market is making millions, and I know this product can do that too.
sharks are out. Damon is Jessica's last chance to make a deal.
I have a great idea. I know I do. The interchangeable product market is making millions, and I know this product can do that too. I've been told no, like you have, so many times. So no today does not mean the end of the road for me.
You're very, very early. Don't have a patent, don't have a finished sample, don't have experience. All you have is debt and a lot of courage.
Thank you.
Right? Your parents believed in you, my parents believed in me. And I think I'm going to take a gamble and believe in you.
Thank God.
I'm going to make an offer. But it's going to sting. I will give you $70,000 for 70% of the company.
Damon.
I have to do this job for her.
Damon, you're making her an employee.
Understand what I'm offering you. I'm going to work basically for you at this point. I'm going to teach you every single thing I know. I will do the distribution, the shipping, the billing, all that stuff. $1 billion in orders comes in, I'm going to get it financed.
Every no gets you closer to a yes. You're not done, and you've got a long way to go.
Absolutely.
It's not
I
like
believe that you're going to go and do this with or without me, but I just know the work that I have to put in, and I'm just really investing in you at this point.
Jessica, what do you want to do?
A small portion of a big thing is a lot better than a big portion of a small thing. So I take your deal.
All right, there you go. See that? There you go. I got a lot of work cut out for me.
But I'm going to be willing to learn.
All right.
Thank you very much. I appreciate all of y'all's feedback. I really do.
Thank you.
To have a partner like that with that much industry knowledge, all of the contacts that I could never even dream of getting, and the capital, it's everything that I wanted.
The Sharks are back in an all-new season of Shark Tank, where hopeful entrepreneurs from across the country dream of a chance to secure an investment and gain powerful partners to start, grow, or save their businesses. If the Sharks hear a great idea, they're ready to invest using their own money.
An opportunity like what I'm going to give you, it's going to come once in a lifetime.
And they'll fight each other for a piece of the action.
I simply want to go to bed richer than I woke up.
Let's hear your blood-sucking offer.
But first, the entrepreneurs must convince a shark to invest the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
We're making this up as we go.
No kidding.
It's sink
I want to set you on fire and float you out of the tank.
or swim.
They don't look real.
All aboard!
Who are the sharks? They're self-made millionaire and billionaire investors who are entrepreneurs themselves. Kevin O'Leary is a venture capitalist who turned a $10,000 loan into a software business worth $4.2 billion. Lori Grenier, the queen of QVC, holds over 100 patents and has launched over 300 products, grossing over $500 million in retail sales. Damon John is a fashion mogul and branding expert who grew his homemade clothing line into the globally recognized fashion brand FUBU. Robert Herjavec, the son of an immigrant factory worker, is now a technology mogul who sold his first internet companies for over $350 million. And Mark Cuban, notorious billionaire entrepreneur and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks. Monteith and Andy Hurwitz with the next hot thing in dance clubs.
Hello, I am Heather Murphy Monteith.
And my name is Andy Hurwitz. We are here today to offer you 10% equity in our company in exchange for $150,000.
We tour across the country in a custom-fitted disco van, throwing incredible parties where the dance floors are packed and the music is always bumping. I'm sure you've been to some amazing parties before, but ours have the most love, the most fun, and the most energy, mostly because of our fabulous clientele.
Baby Loves Disco is a family dance party. We feature real music played by real DJs at real nightclubs during the day.
Saturday afternoon is the new Saturday night, but right now, we need your help to have this underground dance sensation turned into a big money operation. So who wants to dance?
So for a family of 4, how much do I pay?
Price of popcorn at a movie. Depending on your city, if you're in
Give me a
Philly, you're
number.
getting in at $20 a head. When you go to smaller towns, the price might be $12 or $15
So
a
Heather,
ticket.
these aren't birthday parties that
No.
I'm...
So you go and it's an event and you
It's a big
advertise
event.
it like
You're
anybody
party
would
promoters for
anything.
kids, basically.
That's right. We have our club events, which are real nightclubs, and it's the biggest party in town. We triple clean the venue from top to bottom, making sure it's completely childproof. Then we set up our signature activity zones. We have hula hoop heaven. We have a family photo booth. We have a chill out zone, and we top it all off with a full spread of healthy snacks, unlimited juice boxes for the kids, and for the parents, a cash bar as long as they're not driving.
How many people are in attendance?
We average around 350. That's pretty consistent. We have
350,
some...
and that's been consistent throughout.
Yes.
That's right.
And so how do I find out about you?
When we started 7 years ago, we spent $0 on traditional advertising. It's the power of moms. Not only do we have word of mouth through social media, we have hundreds of moms across the country that love to come on board in our team and work with us.
How much money have you made in the 7 years?
We have grossed $2,800,000 in
Whoa.
7 years, with $2 million of that being in the last 5.
Wow.
What about the last 12 months, and what about the last 1 month?
This year is going to be a $525,000 year. Let me just set up the big picture for a second. We spent the first 2 years building the brand, spending more money than we could make to get it from East Coast to West Coast. We plan as an institution in each of these cities. I go, I fly out, I hire a mom, I train a mom, I train a crew. At our biggest U.S. domestic spread of 33 cities, we made $800,000, but we were under by $20,000.
So you sold $800,000, but you lost $20,000.
Yes.
This year, do you think you're going to sell 500?
What we haven't spoken to is our amazing sponsorship. We had $425,000 alone this year in sponsorship.
Wait. So 425 of your 525,000 in revenue is from a sponsor.
We have to walk a fine line between sales and sponsorship because our sponsors are sponsoring us to play for free.
Why would I ever do a free event?
Kevin, hang on, I'm still confused what the business has evolved to today.
While this was all happening, we were approached by major publishers. Penguin Books said, can you put out some books?
You're dancing around the question.
Yeah, see, I mean, let me know.
So the answer is, at Baby Loves Disco, we make money from sponsorship, we make money from ticket sales, and we make money from merchandise.
Give me an event, just one Saturday afternoon. How much money do I make?
We make between $1,500 and $3,000 on each individual event.
How much will the sales be next year?
Next year, we're projecting to make $750,000.
What amount will come from the shows, from sponsorship, from the merchandise?
Well, merchandise is a question mark, but we project sponsorship to be in the same league. We don't see why not.
So you think you can find other sponsors that want to market to moms?
It's easy because you can imagine it's not that difficult to find other partners.
I got to tell you, when I hear you saying easily, I can get a sponsor for $300,000 easily, it really undermines your credibility with me. Because if it was that easy, you'd have multiple sponsors.
There's more risk in doing sponsorship deals
Yes.
than selling tickets.
No, you guys are missing the point. You guys are missing the point.
I'm missing anything.
We'll continue doing it without.
How many parties can you throw that
that sell tickets that allow you to generate revenue. That's how you can control your own destiny, right?
Since we've been through that experience, since we worked for 3 years without sponsorship.
When you said you had a network of moms everywhere that you were working with, that's enormous value. When you started to tell me about all these kids you brought in to these events all the time, I can see value in that. When you started polluting it with all the other stuff, that ruined it. I'm out.
But we've sunk into creative and we've built a brand.
But
and it's
Heather,
doing
the
great.
challenge that we're having here,
Yes.
nobody said you did a bad job. Nobody said you didn't dedicate yourself. We just don't understand what's happening going forward. I'm absolutely lost. I'm out.
Honestly, we're making this up as we go. We have
No
created this
kidding. You're
brand.
making it up as you go. Think of it this way. I'm just a simple investor trying to scratch out a living, okay?
He's right when he says he's simple.
And I don't understand how I can ever make any money with you. I don't understand what you're doing. I simply want to go to bed richer than I woke up. That'll never happen with you guys. I am out.
I like what you're doing, like the premise of it, kids being happy and dancing and good, healthy, fun parties is great. But I have to say, I'm concerned that the business model isn't there. And I just don't think that I would make back my money fast enough. And for that reason, I'm out.
Look, you built something that nobody else could do. You built a business with moms to do shows to attract kids. You grew the market, and you stopped doing that.
In what way did we stop doing it, though?
Our numbers of attendees have increased. We threw a 5,000 person party in Central Park last
I
year.
gotta tell you, I'm not buying into the business plan. I'm out. Good luck, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, though.
Good luck.
Ready, boss?
It's not a horrible business,
You know what, though? They're not salespeople.
but they just confused the whole thing by trying to tell us they had so much going on.
What are we talking about this for? What's the point? It's over. We never have to listen to that again.
Heather is a survivor. I'm a survivor. We are excited to move forward. And, you know, it's a humbling experience. Sometimes it feels good to get your butt kicked on national TV.
My name's Ryan Amon, and I'm from Loveland, Colorado. I live out here with my wife and my 2-year-old son and